What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I am doing a road trip to the entirety of Norway from south to north, and in the last video you could have seen how I went through a glacial lake, saw several waterfalls and an amazing time close to the city Bergen. Today I'm driving all the way to the Jotunheimen mountain range. Here I'm going to be camping in the mountains and hiking towards amazing glaciers. Enjoy the video. Look who's here. Look, someone is interested. Hey. I think I might have some food for them. I've got some zucchini here. I don't know if they like this, but I'm gonna try. Wow, that's a perfect throw. That's a perfect throw. He's taking it. Here you go, lads. I got the jet boil with the jet boil pot support. Had it in my last video as well. It's called knackwurst. For dinner, I got some bread, got some sausage, and some ketchup. All I need. This is actually a very popular dinner in the Netherlands, or not a dinner. It's a very popular, like a lunch, like an easy lunch. You do this on like a Saturday, where you just get yourself some white bolletjes with some knackwurst, and you get some ketchup. Some people go mayo, but I'm more of just a ketchup guy myself. That's it. Also, the sheep just finished the zucchini, so I cut up the rest of the zucchini, and I hope that they join me with dinner later today. The sausage water seems to be a very good mosquito trap. There are 6 of them in there now. It's only been a couple minutes. Oh man, this hill is a lot higher than it looked. But here's the lake. Car's right over there. And the tent is down there. As you can see there, it looks like a glacier. And then on the other side, we have a bunch of more dark mountains. So I am in the Jotunheimen mountain range, which is named after the Jotunheimer, which was one of the realms that the Norse people used to believe in. A lot of you guys may know Norse people used to believe in the Norse gods, the Aesir gods, and those you may now know from the Marvel movies like Thor, Odin, Heimdall, and even Loki, which that's an interesting one because you see Loki in the sagas and all the Norse mythology stories. They talk about Loki, and if you see the Marvel movies, you will know this, that Loki is a very untrustable person, you know, sneaky, unpredictable, and strange like that. And that is because he's not actually a god, not actually an Aesir god, but Loki is a Jötnar. And Jötnars are translated to giants. And the Jötnar lived in Jotunheimen. This mountain range is named after Jotunheimen because it can feel very eerie, a little bit dark, a little bit scary. They can have drastic changes, and the nature just looks very overwhelming at times. And the giants are not per se bad. The Jötnar are not per se bad, but they are very unpredictable, and they were these extreme forces of nature. So the people used to believe that in areas like this, there were giants that controlled all these chaotic and unpredictable weathers and everything. I'll talk more about it tomorrow, even though I did ramble about it quite a bit now. But I can very well understand that people used to believe these kind of things, because it does feel a little bit eerie being up here. Also the mountains in the back, you know, it's too dark. I might have to get up here tomorrow morning to show you with daytime. But the mountains, they're like pitch black. It's super dark, and you have these aggressive just rocks coming out, and then you have these grasslands, and then some glaciers, dark clouds. It's actually one of the things when you visit places like this, you can actually really kind of understand where these ancient beliefs came from. But I'll come back up here tomorrow morning if I have the time. But for now, it's time to dive into my sleeping bag because I'm exhausted after such a long day of driving. All right, guys, I'm laying down in the sleeping bag. So see you guys in the morning. Good night.
Had some rain last night, but now it looks dry and good. And my shoes also stay dry. That's good. I don't really have the time to get up on that hill behind me again, but I feel like you can kind of get the picture just from this footage alone. That is quite eerie. And also, this is just the beginning of these mountains. Today I'm actually going to be driving to way higher and aggressive peaks, glaciers and everything, so you'll get the feeling there. There you can see the mountains a little. Snow, black rocks. Some quick and easy chicken soup because we have a lot of things to do today, so I don't want to waste too much time on breakfast. All right, let's go. Small problem I got now is that there is no internet here, so I cannot use any navigation anymore. Now, luckily I studied the map a little bit yesterday, so I do know the first 40 kilometers by head. After that, I hope I have Wi-Fi, otherwise I'm lost at the home of the Jötnar. Well, here the Black Mountains start, guys. And as you can see, there is snow here as well still, which is kind of crazy because it's the middle of summer. I think it's the 23rd of July or 24th, something like that. So we're in the end of July and there's still snow here. I mean, we're about to go to a glacier where of course there's snow there everywhere. Look. I think this might be the exact same 4 sheep, because they have the same color collars and it's the same, and it's 4 of them. By the way, they actually came back last night for the rest of the zucchini, because this morning everything was gone. So I'm glad they enjoyed it. All right, bye bye guys, no zucchini today. Man, what a place. This is so sick. I think this is the most beautiful road I've ever driven. I mean, just look at this, everywhere. It's just, wow. We might be entering the fog soon. I hope we can see the glaciers and it's not too foggy up there. Alright, I'm taking a little break, listen to the Interstellar songs. Trust me, that's a good vibe around here. But taking a quick break to take a piss, but also just to appreciate this view. And I think back there, I think that's the glaciers that I'm heading towards. Take a quick look outside. It is terrible weather out here, guys. Look at this. Nice. Okay, I think it's time to head back to the car. I'm freezing out here. But man, it is so beautiful. Wow. Man, it's cold out there. That's nice. With that wind, it's crazy how cold it is. And you know, this is a summer trip, so I didn't bring much warm clothes. I gotta check in the back when I go to that glacier if I have some more clothing, because it's really cold out here. Okay guys, I'm at the parking lot. I'm at 1260 meters of height. From here on there's a hike that should go to the foot of one of the glaciers here in Norway. I'm gonna see if I can find some more layers, and then I think it's time to get hiking. Here we are, Jotunheimen National Park. It's a 6-kilometer round trip. These are enormous blocks of snow. I think this is about 2 meters tall. It is a glacier. Okay, change of plans. I got about 15% left in my camera. I'm gonna see if I can get up there so I can get an inwards look to the glacier. Here it is, guys. Truly beautiful with the blue eyes. What an incredible place. But now I think it's time to head back to the car though.
right, guys. Whew, nice and warm inside again. Walking around here, it is really quite easy to understand that people used to believe that places like this were also home to the Jötnar, which were these extremely supernatural forces of nature, because it really is a special place to be. It feels very, very crazy with all the glaciers, the rocks, the mountains, the grass fields, waterfalls and streams, the wind, the clouds. It really is. It's a good place to shoot a movie, I think. But that was glacier number 1. And I have a little bit of time left, and there should be a glacier a little bit down the road as well, and it should be pretty accessible too. So I'm gonna drive over there and see if we can maybe get a glimpse of another glacier. All right, 20 kilometers left and an hour and 33 minutes. I think this is gonna be the worst road I've driven so far. It looks fine, but this is gonna be zigzaggy, because as you can see, I'm far below the tree line again, because I went down a lot, so now I have to drive up a whole mountain again. This might be it, actually. Priser. It's not it, I just have to pay again. Ugh. Happy Green Hills, Black Mountains. Or in Lord of the Ring terms, the Shire, Mordor. I'm seeing some glacier bits over there. Look at how high we are. Oh wow, guys, you see this glacial lake? Very blue. Alright guys, here we are. Took me about 20 minutes, not an hour and 40, but I think they look at this road and they think like, all right, the average person will take probably about an hour and 30 minutes, but Max Verstappen, baby. I'm joking, it actually also calculated the hike, because now I'm gonna just hike a little. I think I'm just following this trail, and I'm gonna see. I mean, this is the glacier, it's right here, so don't have to do too much hiking, which is nice, because there's a crazy wind around here. So yeah, it'll be nice to not be outside for too long, but let's get hiking. Holy shit, the Jötnar is definitely here, guys. Whoa, look at those clouds, pitch black. Alright guys, here we are at the foot. Looks like you can go skiing here as well in winter. But to be honest, if it's windy like this and it's freezing temperatures, it is way too cold to have a fun day skiing. Man, it is nice to be out of the wind. That wind is cold. And up here it's only 6 degrees Celsius, so that with the wind feels like -5 or something. It's really cold. But that's it for the video of today. I hope you enjoyed it. I 100% did. And I hope to see you in the next video next Saturday at 4 o'clock. So if you like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get an update every time I post something, so you don't miss anything. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.